Good evening, all of you Dragon Soul knowledge seekers and fanatics. Tonight I am going to record you a video. And tonight's video will be showing you a couple of Coliseum battles maybe, and also showing a fight pit battle. But look at that, I finally reached that level 130 mark. I have worked on so many heroes. If you want to take a look here, here's all my Cyan heroes. I mean, I don't know why I keep doing it, but Satyr keeps up. I just have so much faith in that hero. She needs a buff. She does need a buff. I mean, they said that, you know, like she's going to be a lot better when she gets this, her legendary skill, but she's a frontline support hero. I mean, when you're frontline and you're not a tank, you're going to die a lot. You need to get the health. She needs health. She needs armor, all of that stuff. She needs to live like a tank at that front line. I mean, she can be a great hero, healing everyone, stunning them now. Anywho, yeah, so there it is. I've reached 130. We have a contest running right now. By the way, ignore my name change. That's when you get goofy in VIP. But anyways, progress rewards, I've got them all, but I mean, they look pretty good. It's nice to see double drops on here. If you save up and hoard enough, then you're going to be able to get your double drop back when you run a double. And then, you know, the prizes in between are pretty good too. Look at that. There's a reset. You get your crystal shrines. All those things are so important. And you get a decent amount of bazaar tokens. As far as points go, it's a scrap contest. And geez, just look at that. They decided to throw Dragon Lady in that contest lineup. I mean, why would you do that? That is just not a good thing to do at all. I mean, she's a great for a starter pack. Even so, as soon as you get another tank, you kind of replace her pretty quickly. You know, you get Snapdragon pretty early in the game, and then he replaces, or she replaces her pretty quickly. She's too light of a tank, and she doesn't have the best skills. But anyways, so it's a scrap contest. I want to gain some more diamonds. I have saved up a good hefty amount of double drops, if you can see there. So I was thinking I can try to farm a few more diamonds tonight by hitting some Coliseum and Challenger. Now let's see what we have. Now if you noticed, look at those Coliseum powers up there, 600k plus. Now I have reached the 550 or 560 mark. And oh, 588. I am almost 600k. So anyways, most of my lineup are Cyan heroes. The ones that aren't Cyan in those lineups are actually better off staying at Orange 8. I mean, I wouldn't really work on them much. Dark Horse, for example, he loses a lot of expertise going at the next level. Expertise is important for him so he can increase his shields. And shields is why he's there. I mean, one big thing is he gains this for a strength boost at Cyan, when he could be getting one of these right about there. That right there. Look at that. That gets 30 expertise when you enchant that. 30 expertise. And the intellect that you get from it too. I mean, his shields would be unstoppable. Maybe that's why they didn't put that on him. His shields would be completely unstoppable. Without further ado, let's see what we can do to attack. Do we have any good friends out here that are just looking for me to give them tokens or take their place? Alright, look at this line right here, and this is in 7th place. I'm going to go after this. It's only a 547, so, and it's a level 129/128, so I have a really good shot at doing this. Alright, first line. Remember my rule I said in a previous video about Dungeon Man. He will work in the first line. He will not work in this line or that line as far as his starting energy goes. If you got him set up so that he can do his, you know, his little die roll and stuff like that, then okay, you know, but he's best suited on the front line. That's where you get that starting energy from. Another thing you'll notice is the void in that line, so I want to throw my D-Slayer in there. Now, it's a DOT line, and I imagine that Dark Dracul, oh, he is a 130, but it doesn't have them all at 130 yet. I imagine that Dark Dracul has a lot of starting energy, but he has no energy gainers, so This battle is going to be over pretty quick. I just got to run my wolf. I have her fully set up for starting energy. I have moon, so I can start my proc on that. And as far as a fifth hero, it doesn't look like we need a fifth hero, but we'll come back to that. Next line, we have a Revenant. See, there's a Dungeon line, man. Second line. What do you expect to accomplish from that? Not much. You got 2 Tasties in this line, and you have a Revenant. So I'm going to throw a Spider in here. I'm going to throw my Dark Dracul. I'm going to throw my Shaman. The big thing about them, they're all damage over time heroes. So let's complete that set with Hydra. Now we got Hydra in there, and see, we got some heavy duty damage dealers. Once Rev gets that going, or gets his white going, Bard is gonna start slaying me. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to incorporate my Plant Soul into it. Now, good thing about Plant Soul is completely guards one of my heroes, you know. Hopefully my Spider will get off first and take out Bard. Wolf, you can have all the starting energy you want. You're not going to get too far with it with your Dungeon Man in the second line. Third line, now you got the typical shielded archer line. Well, we ran our DOT line there, so I guess in this line we can throw kind of the same thing. Now there's a Shaman in there, so a Void would be a good counter to that. I'm not too certain if there's, you know, any sort of starting energy in there. I can't imagine too much. So I'll leave my Bone Dragon out. So let's maximize my shields up. I got my Dark Horse, and then I got Berserker. And then we're going to work on giving a bonus to Archer with my Revenant. My Revenant is also ruined very well. It can do some pretty good damage. So let's see. Now we can just fill this line up. Alright, there's going to be no instant whites going on here, so I'll throw Dust Devil in. What Dust Devil will do will increase the white skill of Dungeon Man and Wolf. So now they're going to be doing a lot more damage off of it. If you look in this one, Elf and possibly Void will probably die as soon as my Wolf gets her white off. Well, here we are. We got our team of 5 set up. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at that. They got right off right away, and look at that. That was an easy win. Line 2, there I go. I take off. Boom, there goes Bard. Now I got my DOT set up with Hydra, and look how swell that's going. And there's that line that quick. Now here's the line that's going to make a little bit of it difficult. Now if you notice those shields weren't up that high, oh, it's already over. It's already over, and I am in. Easy peasy, easy peasy. All you have to do is just learn how all these heroes can work well with each other, and you'll be able to do it. So there I am. I'm in Challenger. I'm in 7th place right now. I'm not going to be holding on top 10 for now, as I have still another half hour until that comes in. So here I am in Fight Pit now. I'm already in Challenger because I've been running contests, doing a few attacks here and there, so I don't have to try to block somebody out. Now, let's see. We have London. Oh boy, London. This is one of the current metas going on right now. D-Slayer, Corgi loaded with as much starting energy as she possibly can have. Dust will give Corgi a boost on that white skill that she uses. Dungeon Man will give the extra starting energy that's needed, and Void will do any sort of energy draining from any line that won't have D-Slayer. But since Void is in that line, I have to run a D-Slayer for that line. And the thing about London, I've battled London a few times before. The movement speed on that Corgi is ridiculous, so I'm not going to be able to catch that in time. Moving on down the line, now we have Pennywise running a Dracul, a Thief, a Demon, and a Wolf. Now, what can happen is I can run my Corgi starting energy line in here, and it's possible to be able to wipe out most of that team right away. I'm not sure on that Dracul, but I think we might be able to do it. There's no energy drain, so I don't have to bring my Dragon Slayer in there. So let's see. I already have the team set up. I have to run Shaman with my Corgi because I don't have my starting energy that far yet. But if ideally I should be able to win this. Corgi will always beat Wolf because Wolf is a backline hero. Corgi is a frontline. So let's see what happens. See if I can make it in here. By the way, I'm not too much for them. Alright, I did not kill any of them, so I'm dead. That is pretty ridiculous. Wow. I did not kill any of them. Oh, let's look at this interesting feature. There's got to be a crap ton of armor on these. No armor at all. One armor on her. Magic resist on him. Absolutely nothing like that on you. And a magic resist on you. Alright, so what I want to know is why my Corgi was not dealing enough damage on that. Whew. 686,000. I've seen a few Corgis going out and about on there, and it was just a one shot. I had both of my DH and my Bro in there, and it just still wiped right out. I'm not too sure. Let's see. One good thing could be I don't have any sort of basic damage up here, but that shouldn't make a huge difference. If you notice this is 34,000. You're going to deal an extra 100,000, 60,000 running on 5 tunes. You're looking at about 300,000 damage total. Huh. Well, I guess the best thing I can do is I can keep farming myself, trying to get those basic damage with starting energy tertiaries. And also, I could probably start looking at getting start energies with slashing damage down here. So that's pretty much how you would do it. Some people I've noticed they're running straight, they're running with straight up, movement speed starting energy setups. I have a really good keystone. It's got the agility and the basic damage and crit rating. I mean, her crit isn't really that great, but it's still pretty good. Let's take a look. You got 6,629.16. Add the 730, add the 770, and that's about another 1,500. So you're looking at 8,000 crit rating. Now, somebody has told me before, I've looked up, did some research on how crit rating works. It's not like, once you hit that 10,000, you're going to crit 100% of the time. The higher the level, the higher the rarity, and the higher the skills, the more it requires for a crit. I mean, maybe it would be 100% if I had crit rating here, crit rating here, crit rating here, crit rating here, and also 100% proc, 4 proc crit ratings up here. Maybe that's a possible way to get 100% crit rating, but then you're losing out on a lot of things. You're losing out on the starting energy you need, and you're losing out on the starting energy you need up here. Who knows? I haven't really dwelled much on crit rating too much. I mean, it really does help. But, so there it is. I had a successful Coliseum fight. That's always what I look for attacking in the most. Coliseum is a really good place to learn how to, look at that, I'm already 9th already. But it's a really good place, where you can try to practice all of your, war attacks. What set of line beats this set of line the best. I mean, with the way war is coming when you're in a top guild, when you look up on the top guilds, they got a lot of high-powered players. If you go to, King of Kings real quick, look at their rating. Total power, they're in 2nd. And team power, they're in 2nd. I mean, that is a lot of power in that guild. So, they're definitely going to be having the top-notch heroes. So there it is. We had a successful Kali attack tonight. We failed Fight Pit tonight. I mean, I don't think you want to stick around for another 5 minutes for me to make another attack, and I'm not going to waste any diamonds on it. I got plenty of time yet. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, help me get these videos going further. I've been appreciating all the feedback that I've been getting. I've been appreciating the subscribers I've been getting in. Also, I'd like to send a congratulations to servers, I believe 7 through 12 or 7 through 11, to getting those runes. I posted that video last week about getting those new runes. I went on a quick rundown on how I rune my heroes and ways that they can benefit. I mean, I can say that not all my heroes are up to par on runes, but I mean, I have a pretty good idea of what they need, in my opinion. So there you have it. There's level 130. There's all the cyan. I mean, the gear farming is a lot better too. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and have a good night and get yourselves going and make yourselves a top elite warrior. Have a good night and peace.